Hello everyone, welcome back to Midnight Ink. So tonight we are going to do what is their honest thoughts and feelings towards you. And we're going to focus in mainly on an ex or somebody that's within no contact. This is a love reading, so I do want to mainly focus on a ex or a past partner anyway. But if a friend does pop up, that's okay too. But I want to mainly focus on a love reading. So let's get started. I'm going to set the intentions. Please and thank you, Spirit. Speak through me as you always do. And help me use the gifts that you've given me. Sorry, I had to do that a little bit off camera because my candle's getting kind of short and yeah. Alright, well, let's get started. Alright, please and thank you, Spirit. I'm going to channel the person that's on their mind. What is their honest thoughts and feelings about them? Three of Cups. So a lot of emotion behind this past connection. Maybe unresolved feelings and emotion coming through. The Star. So the Star is kind of like... The Star does talk about hope. But it almost seems like it kind of lost hope in this connection. When I did mention about the emotion, the Star is crying. So there could still be heightened emotion between that's been unresolved. And I see somebody here wanting to come in and kind of alleviate this walls up. And maybe give you an apology or kind of resolve the hyped up emotion. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Let me move my little smoky over. Curious to see why the Three of Pentacles. Oh, the Three of Pentacles. We have Temperance. Okay. Just move those down a little bit. Okay. With the Temperance, this is kind of just a little side note, but this relationship could have caused a lot of not only emotional trauma, but also financial trauma as well. So currently with you or this I'm going to say this person because that's who we're referring to. Anyway, so you're currently trying to bring balance back into your finances because of this I was going to say loss, but I feel like it's their loss kind of thing. Let's see why let's see, got the Wands, this here. Alright, I want to see why the Star, get a little something further of what's going on. Oh gosh. I'm feeling very, I'm starting this reading weird, but I'm kind of like shaking really bad. And I was feeling fine before I even started this reading, so I don't know what that's about. That could be your energy or this person's energy. But I think I mean, we're getting pretty honest thoughts and feelings about you, that they're wanting to have maybe just a moment with you. I mean, you could have this person blocked, doesn't have to be, or maybe it's just you and this person just aren't together. Well, obviously. But yeah, they want to come towards you and kind of untangle what is, it's almost like a wall between you and this person. They want to come in and fix that. Now, you might be unwilling, but the fact that you're listening to this reading, it means that you'd still have some kind of willingness to want to maybe hear this person out. But this did definitely cause you a lot of heartbreak. I mean, the star here is crying. Okay. Some more honest thoughts and feelings. We're getting... What I'm getting with this is... they kind of see now that they caused that emotional turmoil. Why the star and the Three of Swords? The Lovers. Okay, it's a cute card. Let's see here. The Empress. Okay, so this could have been a feminine energy that you are clicking on this reading for. Doesn't have to be, but we are getting the Empress. So there is somebody, whether a woman or just feminine energy person, is wanting to come in and almost reconcile things. There could have been some words that were said, or some kind of action that was done that caused this separation. Why the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Got this. Eight of Cups. Okay. And why the Temperance and the Pentacles. Okay, that was quick. The Ace of Swords. And no, I'll put that back. Okay. So they really do think very highly of you. And I think that's what they miss. I don't know if there were any addictions in the way, perhaps. Doesn't have to be. But what I see here is that, and you could even be the feminine energy, the Empress too. So I thought I'd add that in there, but I do see this person wanting to come in and reconcile. They really do think highly of you. And with the Ace of Swords with the Pentacles here and the Temperance, what I'm seeing with this is that maybe they weren't, I mean, it doesn't mean that necessarily financially they weren't contributing, but maybe they weren't contributing much, and they want to kind of rebalance that in, whether financial wise or just like affection, those other kind of things that could kind of, because I kind of see you as being the one showing up emotionally, like almost like a emotional maturity, and I feel like that's what they see in you, and it's almost like they lacked the emotional maturity. Yeah, and I am seeing that this person said and did some things that you know, you're still kind of on the fence if you really want to make amends. So it's kind of up to you. But, I mean, I personally think that this person views you in a very high regard. Okay. Let me get some advice. How about that? Because it came out pretty clear how they view you for sure. So let's get some advice. Please and thank you, Spirit. Some advice. Please thank you, Spirit. Some advice. The Emperor. Okay. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. What I'm hearing right away is you need to stay in your masculine energy, whether you are a man or a woman. Like, I'm pretty gender friendly on this page, but I would say remain in your masculine energy by holding on to, like, staying true to your word, staying strong in your boundaries. Now, if this person does show back up, which it kind of sounds like they do, it just might be a matter of time. But I would stay strong and kind of be the leader of the whole, how do I describe this? Kind of be the leader of the situation. Be like, hey, you know, I didn't like how you did this, and this is my boundary. And if you cross it again, it's not going to happen. So that's a pretty straightforward, yeah. And then we do have the Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck. With the advice of this is kind of like taking this in a different approach than you did before, kind of changing your perspective on, and I kind of feel like the situation already did change your perspective. So I would, it's kind of like you're switching how you're going to do things rather than just kind of letting this person walk all over you. You're going to remain in the Emperor energy. Okay. All right. Let me get some of my messages from my Love Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I'm feeling a very nervous energy for some reason. So if you're feeling nervous, this person might be feeling nervous as well about this connection. So we have surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. I want to get a couple of these. Yeah. Okay, we have time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Okay. So if this connection has kind of been taking a lot of your energy of like worrying about it or that kind of thing, like how it says surrender and give it time kind of thing, or maybe this is the lesson of what this person needs. Okay, we have my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Okay. Let me get a couple more. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Okay, let me get two more. Thank you, Spirit. We got, whoa, that one kind of like jumped out at me. We have power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about with that Emperor energy, that masculine energy. You have the power to walk away or say no if, you know, if this person does come back in. All right, one more, please and thank you, Spirit. We have, imagine all the unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Okay. I'm going to grab one more deck. I almost didn't want to do this, but for some reason it's calling to me. I am going to grab my yes or no deck and think of 3 questions that are on your mind, and we'll see if it's a yes or no. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, let's get some yes or no's. Alright, think of 3 questions for me. Please thank you, Spirit. Alright, for the first question. Alright, which way is it supposed to be, Spirit? Okay, thank you. Yes. Alright, so the first question is a yes. Rising to the challenge, floating on air, advance. Alright, please and thank you, Spirit. And the second question. Alright, second question is a no. Last minute changes, too late, behind schedule. Alright, and then the third and final question. Is a yes. Okay. So the last question is a yes. It says taking flight, uplifting at peace with decisions. Okay. So you could be traveling right now currently. Okay. Alright, well thank you everyone for tuning in. Going ahead and send a like down below or a comment and let me know how this resonated. Go ahead and share it with some of your friends if you feel like this message would resonate for them as well. Alright, I love you guys, and I also want to say thank you for all of the new subscribers and viewers. I generally, truly appreciate it, and I'm so blessed and thankful. I love you guys, and I'll see you for the next reading.